Hey guys, so we got a new toy. So it's kind of a toy, I guess. An AirHawk. So I have, as you can see, my Suzuki v-strom. It's a 2002 DL1000. Now, a little different with my bike is that I have a carbon seat already on it. So you can see a carbon seat. So when we looked at the AirHawk systems, one of the things that they talked about with the v-strom was getting one of their DS model seats or their dual sports. But because I have this seat on here, which is a little bit more like a cruiser seat, a little bit more of a bucket in there, I kind of decided that I wanted to go more with this one. Size wise it's the same. Now this is the small version, and when you look inside it, just so you guys can see, not a whole lot here. So this is kind of it. So there's the AirHawk right there. There's the instruction manual, if you guys see that instruction manual right here, and the straps. So I'm just gonna, we're kind of done with the box. So big box, not a lot in it, that's okay. The reason we kind of went or decided to try the AirHawks, a few things. We got a lot of big rides coming up. Now I have no real problem riding a full day with this carbon seat here, so the carbon seat does really well. But one of the issues is we're gonna be riding for 2 solid weeks at 500, 600 kilometers on average per day. So anything that can give us a little bit of a helping hand, I figured would become useful. And I think this, actually, if you sit it right there, should be a good size for this seat, just enough to kind of take the pressure off where I'm gonna sit. So one of the things to be aware of, and I'll just let you see this, and again, this is why I went with the R type. So one of the things, as you can see, so it's a bladder system if you've never looked at these before. And the R type has a few things here. So you'll notice there's a cutout in the front here, and there's a path for air down the center. So you'll see on their website it talks a lot about how it's really beneficial for the guys and the scrotum, just to be able to actually take pressure off that, which is kind of nice for those of us that are riding a long time. The other thing here too is that because of all these air channels, one of the things is it helps get you up off the seat a little bit, so you get a little bit of air, so you don't end up getting that nice heat that comes off the leather seats and causes a lot of sweat and discomfort if you're riding for a long period of time. Now, one of the things that I did notice that a lot of guys do when they are showing these is that they fill these up all the way. And one of the things AirHawk actually says is that they're not supposed to. So this, as you can see, hopefully you guys can see that right there. This is the nozzle. So it's just a twist that you would twist this to blow it up. It's just blow it up with your mouth. Go. And what happens is you just tighten it back up, and you'll see that that's pretty full. Now that's probably too full. But one of the things that they say is that you would actually put this inside the case, which is nice, right? And make sure I put that in right, is that you would slowly deflate it when you were sitting on it. So you'll see the nozzle comes out here, and you can just kind of twist that around. So as you were sitting, you could actually just, I don't know if you can hear that if I do this. See if I can twist it. There's a little bit of air coming out of there. So that would, and really it's designed just to kind of get you up. They actually say, I was reading somewhere, that if you actually have to adjust your mirrors, you may actually have too much air in it. So that's got not a lot of air in it right now. It's really designed just to kind of fill the spots. So you'll notice that there's these hooks right here. And what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna stop these cameras for a second, and I'm gonna take these straps and I'm gonna lift this seat up, and we're going to put that on and actually be right back with that. Okay, so you can see we have our seat taken off here, and it is a real nice bonus of the v-strom how easy this seat is to come off. You'll see there's 2 straps that come with this, and these are going to want to tie down the actual AirHawk to the seat. Both the same length, so there's not a front one and a rear one, they're just both the same, and they're both nice and stretchy, so they should be able to do the work. So we're going to lay these down here, and we're gonna see how easy this pulls on. Okay, so I had to take these straps and make them a bit longer because my seat again is a bit thicker. So I've lengthened them a bit. And then again, we can tighten them if we need to. So this one's gonna come nice in here. And we're gonna just lift this up. Again, try to make sure that it's doing its job. Come around here. Snap that one on, which is good. Take this one here. Again, we're gonna make sure it's good and long because my seats are fairly thick. Lift that up. Come around. Find this spot over here. And these can be tightened as we need. And just gonna get my seat back in place, which is always a treat. All right. And we're gonna end up keeping these straps probably on all the time. Bonus is, of course, that we can move this seat on and off nice and simple. And there it is. And again, it's not adjusted perfectly for air. There isn't a lot of air in there. You can see by pushing it, you know, the air's moving around, which is kind of what it's supposed to do. And there it is, AirHawk Type R. I think that's a good fit for this bike. Again, it's just enough to kind of get you off the seat. And there you go, Type R. Alright guys, talk to you later.